So here we are at Kallara Station. We arrived yesterday morning, Friday the 13th, only to find out that the whole of Bourke had been put in lockdown thanks to Covid-19 restrictions. That means no one's allowed to move around anywhere except to get food or essential services. So we drove back to Bourke yesterday at 100k, picked up Ted's car, got a whole lot of food that we hope will last us for the next 2 weeks, because we've got a pretty week here and then before we can get back on the river. And also got our COVID testing, so that when we get the results of that, at least we'll know we're not the ones spreading the disease. At the moment we're just waiting. We're going to head into Louth this afternoon, see what's in there. It's a 2-day paddle down to Louth, so if we time it right we might be able to leave here a little bit earlier rather than spending a fortune sitting here doing nothing, and get down there. We spoke to the police in Bourke and they have given us permission to move to Louth if we've got somewhere to stay, because currently after Monday we'd be officially homeless, although in the census that we filled out last week we said we were at Barwon-Darling River was our address, and that we both owned our tents. Anyway, we'll have to provide an update when we get more information. So Ted's arrived, mate. Here's Ted. What's Ted got to say for himself?
It's all bad news. Kallara is not in Bourke. I don't know what the time is. As of 5 o'clock, there's a New South Wales wide shutdown for COVID. Talked to Kallara, talked to Julie. Absolutely wonderful. She said if you're booked you can go back, and so we went to the coppers and they said no, we can't give you an endorsement, but I'd just get going in the river and paddle. So I talked to Julie and she said, well, you know, she's got the rest of the community to think about, and she had another thought. She hasn't quite talked to her husband yet, but she thinks, look, it's probably going to be a bit dicey, and we shouldn't be taking risks at this time with the community. So I agreed with her. So it's a shutdown till next Saturday. So I'd say we're going to be here till next Saturday. And that's, of course, there's Dunlop Station and Trilby Station, which are in Bourke, so we can ring them tomorrow. The way it is.